Good evening everyone and welcome to Twerton Park for the 2022 Secretaries' Cup final between FC Trinity and the Griffin. I'm Mark Stillman commentating for this auspicious occasion and the end of an era. This is the last ever fixture in the guise of the Bath and District Sunday League, as it will be merging with Chippenham in the summer, ending 50 years under its current guise. Both of these teams will like to end their seasons on a high after tricky league campaigns. Trinity finished second bottom in a tough Division 1, but have regrouped to reach their first ever final. Griffin came 6th out of 7 in a competitive Division 2, where a lack of numbers stunted their progress on the pitch. Duncan Frew will be hoping they pull together tonight and pull off a shock in what is also their first final. On a beautiful May evening, it promises to be a sparkling contest, and this is how both teams will line up. FC Trinity were classed as the home team for this one. They'll be playing 4-2-3-1. In goal is Sam Mead, right back of Brad Edwards, left back Harvey Squire, Lee Platt and James Coley as the centre backs. Two holding midfielders in Sam Tonkinson and Sam Mason. And then three attacking midfielders. On the right will be Steve McGill, on the left Sam Head, and through the middle Felix Squire, playing behind captain Tom Lakeman. On the bench for Trinity, Aidan McCaffrey, Jared Smith-Core, Charlie Francis, Ethan Hallett and Josh Southard-Williams. The Griffin will be playing 3-5-2, in goal William Bailey, three centre-backs of James Forrest, Sam Dimbert and Ian Siddy, right wing-back of Josh Keane, left wing-back of John Halford, the three central midfielders of Daniel Thorne, Steve Connor and Alex Raystrick, and two up front in Duncan Frew and Stuart Kemp. On the bench for the Griffin this evening, Oliver James, Storm Brand, Andy Arnold, Billy Say and Dave Wharton. Tonight's officials, the referee is Ian Lanning. He'll be assisted by Cantman and Simon Laraway. Two captains meeting in the middle this evening, Tom Lakeman of Trinity in blue and Duncan Frew, also manager Griffin in orange. Tonight's officials, referee Ian Lanning, assisted by Simon Laraway and Cant Mann. It's like Trinity are going to get this game underway. They'll be shooting up the Twerton Park slope. First half is the 2022 Secretaries' Cup final, the final game in the current guise of the Bath and District League. After 50 years, long and illustrious history ends here tonight at Twerton Park on a fine evening. And a decent crowd as well in attendance at this grand old stadium. It's team Trinity from Division 1 and Griffin from Division 2. Referee checks that everything is in order. Tom Lakeman stood over the wall. Away we go. Back to Felix Squire, to Mason. Turn away from Tonkinson. Confident first touch. Harvey Squire, his brother Felix in the lineup, already making an enterprising start. He's not quite going to keep that in play, having skipped away from Keane. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Sam Mead, decked out all in yellow. Trinity having to borrow a kit from Bath City for this one. They didn't have enough of their green shirts to go around. Here's Lakeman. Early shot, good block from Gimbert. Head. Tonkinson. Squire. Fancy a go at Squire if he can work in some space. Holds off Raystrick. Slightly risky challenge on Mason. Good interception from Lee Platt. Younger brother of the manager, the oldest Trinity player out there. He's the only player in his 30s. As Griffin are more experienced. Here's Keane. Looking for Kemp. Well covered from Coley. Head away from Squire. Raystrick looked like he's walked down. He was. From Tonkinson. Good early chance of Griffin, who really stunned Odd Down Social Club Reserves in their semi-final. They were 5-0 up at half-time. Pretty obvious who's going to take it. And he's gone short through. Thorne's shot is blocked in the end. Edwards got in the way. A little routine there from Griffin. And he caught them out. McGill bustling of Halford. It's kindly for Halford to Kemp. Trying to make space for himself. Referee indicates he's got the ball. Thorne again. I don't think he got the ball then. That's right on the edge of the box. Foul from Mason. Trinity getting themselves in a bit of trouble here. See what Frew can do. Oh, good save in the end from keeper Mead. Must be unsighted, and the follow-up header is kindly for him. That's an early confidence booster. First shot in anger. It's the way of Griffin, who are classed the away team in this one. Squire. Touch from Lakeman. He's trying to set Head away. And Keane has caught him late. It might have hurt Head a bit. Just a warning, I thought. Josh Keane. A free kick which McGill is interested in. Good experience at this level, the likes of Walcott, Estrella and Bath Spartans. Towards the far post, too much distance on it, too high for Platt, and it sails out of play for a goal kick. Thorne. No offside. Through and news. Met at the front post. An early glance home from Raystrick. He's had an excellent record in this knockout competition. Didn't quite divert that one home. He's got 6 of his 7 goals in this cup. Hat-trick in the semi-final. Well, one from Frew. Play behind. It's a chance and saved at the near post comfortably. No, it's gone behind actually. It's fumbled from Mead. One delivery, it's not a bad one. Well headed away though from Squire. The volley back in is from Raystrick, is a comfortable gather. This time for Mead. Lovely control from Keane. See what he's trying to do. Far side, couldn't quite establish the ball out to Thorne, who's got it again. Sting taken out of it. Comfortable gather for Mead. Ball is short though, looking for Edwards. It's all over Halford. Referee plays a good advantage. Nice ball over the top from Frew. Thorne should keep it in play. Thorne, that's an excellent ball for Kemp. Second chance, no, he's penalised a handball upon bringing it down. Stu Kent, that's a really nice ball in from Thorne. Kemp couldn't quite bring it under control. Good ball players, Griffin. See how they'll get used to or utilise the larger surface. They've lost out there though to Lakeman. Just getting involved, been pretty isolated so far. Oh, over the top, this is a chance for Head. Head! Oh, he's put it over the bar. It was a delicious reverse ball from Lakeman, and Head tried to dink over the goalkeeper. There's a yellow card in the background as well for Raystrick. I think that was for the initial foul, or an earlier foul. Comes the first player in Ian Lanning's book. All going on. Aidan McGaffrey, who makes a long-awaited appearance in a final. He was on Lansdowne's books for the last Secretary's Cup final in 2019, but sadly he was injured. He had a bad knee, missed the final. Here's Lakeman, who created that chance a moment ago. Looking lively again. It's Head again. Oh, it's blocked. Head still trying to force it through. It's cleared from Siddy. And first involvement from McGaffrey, scuffed it straight at the keeper. They have to get Lakeman into this game as often as possible. He's such a tricky player. Mason's beaten in the air from Raystrick. So now on a yellow. Now to Kemp. Good play from Kemp. He's made this all alone, and it's in the end deflected off Harvey Squire. Player manager, secretary, captain, set piece coordinator. He had time to become a father as well in November. That's Just evaded Raystrick in the middle. There's the fresh legs of Ethan Hallett give chase. Oh, he's held off Halford well. 2 on 2, 3 on 2 if Head can join the attack. Tries to square and important interception from Keane. Tremendous strength from Hallett. He just entered, and Griffin were lucky that Keane was well placed to intercept. Now headed away at the front post. Gimbert should be underneath this. Tries to play his way out of trouble. Hallett does well to rob Raystrick. Goes for glory, but hammers it into the empty Bristol End terrace. In for a foul, didn't see too much wrong with that. They've still got possession anyway with Thorne. Through. There's space opening in front of him. Still going through. Just skipped a couple of challenges. McGaffrey did enough to put him off. City into ball in the air. Connor wants to get onto that left foot of his. Good ball to Raystrick. Thorne. Too much force there from McGaffrey. Decent surface at Twerton Park after a whole season's worth of action. Oh, poor communication at the back of Trinity. He should have let that go as Forrest tries to latch onto it. In the end, Trinity get away with it. Edwards, no. Ball bypasses everyone other than Forrest. Squire goes for goal, and goalkeeper always had it covered. William Bailey happy to see it sail over the bar. Griffin were in Division 1 as well a couple of years ago, due to a lot of teams folding and they were pushed up. Here's Felix Squire for Lakeman, and keeper dives bravely at his feet, gets the final touch. Sportsmanship between the two. McGaffrey. Still McGaffrey. Oh, Griffin trying to fend off Thorne. It looked like he caught him. He's been floored. They're talking to at least. I think he wasn't too far away. Not sure there's anything really intentional, but he's gone down holding his face. Ian Lanning's going to have a word with his assistant, Simon Laraway. I think it's just going to be a yellow for the substitute. Looking for Kemp. Connor's got the head on, he's headed it into the back of the net. Steve Connor gets the final touch and puts Griffin into the lead. It just about evaded Kemp, but Connor was there to steal in and nod it into the open goal. Griffin have the breakthrough on 35 minutes. FC Trinity 0, the Griffin 1. Most important goal in Steve Connor's career. No doubt about that. He was here on the terraces on Saturday watching the Romans. And here he is a couple of days later nodding his team into the lead. Slightly risky ball. Squire not doing foul from Forrest. He's letting the game to go on, and Mason and Head get in each other's way. Raystrick gets the better of Edwards, pinging in for a foul. The censors, he pushes him off the ball. It could be in a referee's notebook here. A dissent more than anything, I think. He'll be in more trouble if he doesn't go towards the ref. This will be the third player in the book. It's a low one to Frew. Worked well to Thorne. And Connor again. Here from McGaffrey. Brand tries his luck from miles out. Never going to test the goalkeeper. Squire. Edwards. Hallett making an overlapping run. City intercepts. McGaffrey. Vite cross, and Keane does well to get it away. It needed the touch. Brilliant defending, actually. He was so close to his own goal. And Head lurking in behind him. Making a certain tap in. They work that well, Trinity. They try and fight back with a leveller. It's too high for everyone. I think Edwards is going to keep it in play. He doesn't. Here's Coley. Head. Goalkeeper's favourite, he does well. Griffin named after a pub in Frome, not the one in Bath. As I said, they were originally Red Star, formed in 2004, before renaming themselves 2006. It's one over the top now for Frome. The boss forced wide a goal. Connor's way in again. It's just too high for him this time. That would have been a story. It's now with Keane. Charges it against Francis. Just keep it there for the foreseeable. There should be a little bit of stoppage time. No, Fru's done well to get the other side of Francis. It's an awkward one. A really important header away from Platt. Had to be. Connor was on for a double. Brand. Hallett's done really well. Edwards. Smith caught. Like a break here now. Griffin have got to get men back. Hallett, nice Smith caught. Is he going to go for glory? It's in a post, the follow-up is in! Trinity have equalised just in the start of stoppage time in the second half. It's Head. It was a lethal counter-attack. He leaps into the arms of Jared Smith-Core. He created it. His shot was deflected onto the post from the leg of the goalkeeper, and Head perfectly placed. He missed one earlier. He wasn't going to miss that one. Hammers it into the roof of the net. And Trinity are back on level terms. And 10 seconds in the stoppage time. Whips it in there. Platt, who got that important header away a few moments ago, which effectively started this move. Here's Hallett. Looking for Smith-Core, he would have been offside. He received it. That's the final action of the first half. We'll head into it level. It was Griffin who took the lead through Steve Connor on 35 minutes. The glancing header from Thorne's free kick after it just evaded Kemp. Connor stole in ahead of the goalkeeper to nod it in from close range. And then in the first minute of stoppage time at the end of the half, Trinity managed to find a leveller. They broke at pace. Smith-Core got in behind. His shot was deflected from the legs of Bailey onto the post, but perfectly placed was Sam Head to hammer in the loose ball and get them back on terms. So we go into the break here in the Secretaries' Cup Final 2022 with it all to play for. It's Trinity 1, the Griffin 1. Referee checks that everything is in order. Ian Manning, his hands full a bit in the first half, dishing out 3 yellows. Really argue about any of them, and we get the second half underway. Keane looking to get in on the act. It's McGill re-entering the fray. Instead, rolling substitutes. Squire. Nice ball in behind, tried to find Hallett. City did enough. McGill again, and Gimbert's well placed. Very calmly hit the ball away. No trouble. Squire. Mason. Got the captain's armband since Lakeland came off. Interception from Keane. There's Francis's ball forward. Platt. Squire. Started well this half, Trinity. Head. Scored the goal. Getting back into this game. Here's Squire. Tries to do it all alone. Here's Hallett. Drilled across, interception from Forrest. Brand. It looked pretty effortless there. Very well. Francis there. They look like they've gone more to a back 3, Trinity, to try and match up Griffin. Tonkinson part of it. Here's front. Head, sorry. And no advantage coming. Head, he tried to stay on his feet. I think they're waiting to see if it was going to run loose to Mason, but there was no shooting opportunity. So it's a good position, this, for a free kick. Let's see what Head can do with this one. Head, wide. Really troubling the goalkeeper. Sam Head, who's driven back from his girlfriend in Newcastle for this game. Very worthwhile as well, having levelled for Trinity. Might get reintroduced later on. It's wonderful work. Bring out the attack from Francis. Hallett's ball across is too far for Smith-Core. Head. Important header away though from Keane. Now he can try and counter here. Griffin. Kemp finds James. There's 3 men around him. James overrunning. It's through. Getting away on this occasion. Here's Squire. Hallett. There's just somebody wrestled his way into space. There's a chance for Hallett! And a good save from Bailey. Outstretched arm, he's looking for the roof of the net. Bailey is really agitated with his defence and bailed him out then. I think Hallett escaped rather too easily then. The goalkeeper stood firm. Hallett looking to add to that goal he got in the quarter-final narrow win of the Heritage United Reserves, the only clean sheet they've kept this season. Don't pose much of a threat going forward this half, Griffin. A change of shape has helped Trinity well. Here's Mason. He threads it through to Lakeman. He's still got it, Lakeman. This is a great move. It's deflected off the post and it's cleared in the end. It was Forrest got in the way. I'm sure it came back off the upright and rush clearance. That was a mazy run from Lakeman. He wanted to do it all alone. Now Griffin can try and start something, but Frew's ball's too long for Kemp. Yeah, Forrest had just done enough. Crowded penalty area, but Lakeman somehow managed to wriggle his way through. Nice ball, opening for Kemp. He's dispossessed from Coley, who's down a few moments ago, and Coley as well twice. He's completely mishit it, but it still might run kindly. In the end, just about cleared. Back to Thorne. 2 poor deliveries on either feet there. A bit isolated. Runs in the traffic. Back to Keane. On ball actually from Francis on the far side. He's getting caution. I think that's a little bit harsh. It's too close to Coley. I think Keane's gone down. There's a bit of confusion with Griffin because they didn't have enough shirts to go around. So a shot comes in, it's the side netting. Very nearly deceived the goalkeeper. There's Head again. From distance this time. Not afraid to have a go. It's cleared from the backtracking James. Played in a attacking role in its odd down. He's more withdrawn now as Gimbert gets an inadvertent flick on to Smith-Core and lashes it way over the bar. Sat up a bit awkwardly for the Trinity leading goal scorer. Long throw comes in. Smith-Core tries to get a head on. Hallett. Charged down. Head. Again charged down from Thorne. It's Walton. Going to spark a counter. They could be in with Frew. This is a chance of Walton. They've got to get numbers back. Walton is too close to the goalkeeper, who parries it behind Mead. Instant impact. Well, he said he can make an impression off the bench. First couple of touches. They nearly made the difference there, Dave Walton. Frew's delivery. Oh, it should have been the goalkeeper's, really. It's a chance of Brand. He doesn't fully connect. Raystrick. Still Raystrick, batting in his position number 3, Squire. And as well win a corner. Brand hadn't fully connected there. Trinity would have been in all sorts of bother. It's a dinked one. Brand gets up their highest and can only nod it over. The best of marking. I think it was a little too high even for decent presence of Brand. Andy Arnold, who's come on for Griffin, their longest serving player. He's 53 now. He's old enough to be the father of all of Trinity's players. That's Bar Platt, who's hammered that one away. And it could actually send Lakeman in. He'll want to run at Arnold. He's escaped him, Lakeman. And Keane has won the ball. He had to. As Arnold calmly pushes the ball away. He had to get that right, Keane. Let's say, could need penalties to decide it. That could have been a penalty to decide it. As Halford has to hold off his man. Mason. Edwards. Felix Squire, aided by a slip from Halford. Mason tried to play it behind. Again, Forrest has barely missed anything so far this evening. He's been excellent at the back. Both the teams have defended pretty well. Here's Walton running at Southard Williams. Good grasp there from Mead. Squirmed under him. Some whip on it, and goalkeeper heart in mouth, I think, for a moment there. Bailey, puff of the cheeks. Thorne. Then he evaded everyone, and Coley was out of clear. Say with his first involvement. Lovely control from Felix Squire, covering from Mason. And Harvey Squire, who stumbles on the ball, but does exceptionally well to bring it under control. Head. Lakeman's in the middle. Oh, and it's saved by the feet of Bailey in the end. Lakeman is in there behind him. That's a foul from Harvey Squire. Possibly a yellow card. This is Frew. Frew, not doing cool from Felix Squire. I've just seen his brother in the book. He might just get a talking to. Got one on target in the first half. What can you do with this one? Too low. Blocked from Coley. Frew again. Flag stays down, but Brand can bring it under control. Can't quite believe it. That was a lovely ball back in from Frew. Brand had timed his run well, and the man whose first touch is usually so good let him down on that occasion at a vital moment. Mason plays one forward for Lakeman, who's stolen behind this time. Got nobody really waiting in the middle. Lakeman is blocked. It's in! It's head! He's got a second! He scored at the end of the first half, he scored at the end of the second. Look at the jubilation on the face of the Trinity players. They can barely contain themselves because they know there's barely any time left. The Griffin players have sunk to their knees. They need to get back onto their feet. Sam Head has a double, and at the moment, it's a match-winning double. 89 minutes. Trinity turned it around. They lead by 2-1. And it could be a fair bit of stoppage time for them to see out. They need to get back into position. Created by Lakeman. I said he had no real support, but his shot thwarted and bundled in at the far post. As Griffin now looking to make some attacking changes, I think. They want to get Kemp back out there. They're going to have to go for broke. Forrest is going to come off. Covering from Halford, and Arnold clears. Strong header from Coley in his head. Hallett tries to steal him behind. He's fouled from Arnold, right on the edge of the box. Sam Head drove all the way down from Newcastle for this one. I think his teammates will be covering the petrol fare for that. Square to Lakeman. And offside this time. Brent had a potential third. It deflected out the way anyway. So studying at the University of Surrey. Gets the miles in. He's putting a shift on the pitch as well. He's lashed out the stadium from Tom Lakeman. It's an achievement to scale the roof here. They're on with it quickly though. With Kemp. Kemp. Still battling away. Gone down. Nothing doing. The referee sees it as a dive, where they've gone down for a goal kick, but certainly no foul. Kemp. And they've gone for free at the back, Griffin. They've had to, really. Say, Hallett. They want to get the ball to the corner, maybe. Here's Mason. Goes for glory, he's hit the bar. Heads there for the follow-up. And this just in the keeper's hands. He benefited off one off the upright in the first half. He couldn't do it again, and that would have wrapped up a memorable evening as Lakeman heads away. It was a thumping strike from Mason. He's only got 4 goals this season, having top scored last year. Bow City youth man. They look hungry for more with Squire. Lakeman. Onside his head, but Keane gets a challenge in. I think he's cramped up, more an injury. Here's Walton. Edwards gets in the way. It's a corner. This could be last chance. Goalkeeper's got to come forward for this. They should have everybody in the penalty area. We've nearly played 5 minutes of added time, and the boss has got to deliver an exceptional one here. Through with the corner. It's not bad. Oh, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. That was a chance from Raystrick, and it was too close. And Mead, who hasn't had too much to do the second half. It might have been Halford, in fact, but either way, the goalkeeper was well placed. There's Walton. 5 minutes of stoppage time gone. Through with another teasing one, and well covered from Platt, and that's it! FC Trinity have done it. They've clinched their first ever piece of silverware. They had to come from behind. Steve Connor with the opener for Griffin on 35 minutes, cancelled out in first half stoppage time from Sam Ho. There wasn't too much between the teams. Trinity perhaps started to gain the upper hand in the second half, and then Sam Head on 89 minutes touching in at the far post to clinch silverware for Trinity for the first time. A fine final between two teams played in a sporting manner. They both really gave it a go. Played some decent football, decent spectacle for those out there. We see a flare going off in the background as well, the green of Trinity. They were in the blue tonight, it matters not. They are victorious here in the Secretaries' Cup. They're going to enjoy this Monday evening. Just another manic Monday for them. Wrap up the season. I'm sure they're going to continue next year in the Bath and Chippenham League. I hope they do. Great servants this year since merging, well, taking over from Alice Park Rangers. Sure, there'll be time for Griffin to get another final when the league merges. But for now, have to settle for runners-up. The winners of the 2022 Secretaries' Cup are FC Trinity.
Come on!
Mate, base come off in the last time. Go on. At the finger. Gotta stick the flare in it. Come on! Gotta stick the flare in it. Stick the flare in it. No, I'm joking. Don't do it. Come on, like that. Yeah. No, never! Come on! Get him right. I don't know what to do with that now. Whose trophy? Come on, Trin. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, that's too right I do. Yeah.
Watch out, watch out.
Naughty. Yes!
Get in there.
I like there.
Go on for the boys! Nah.
Train. Up the train. Up the train. Come on.